Good job on leaving today, this ties, Addy.
I remember crying my eyes out when you started juniors. It's gone so fast.
I can't wait to leave.
But you love that school.
Well, I used to. Anyway, the quicker I start seniors, the better.
Something up with him. You don't think he's still being bullied, do you?
I don't know. Maybe he's just living in this house.
Like blue shirt, Mum?
Probably in a ball on your bedroom floor from Saturday night.
Oh, no, I need it for today. Oh, nice one.
So, you ready for the new car showroom launch of the year?
You two are definitely coming, aren't you?
As if we'd miss a chance to watch you running around like a lapdog after Jeff the meth.
Marty.
Oh, the made up for me in the van. Can't wait for the wedding. Do you reckon they'll let me be bridesmaid?
He won't even invite us unless we pay him some rent.
Nah, I reckon they'll be too wrapped up in all the wedding stuff. Just think about what we owe them.
No, I'll be asked for the rent today. What happens if he chucks us out?
I don't know your wages till Friday.
Can't you ask them to be early?
Not really, Diane doesn't look really like us having subs.
Yeah, but we're desperate.
Well, I'll go in, see what type of mood she's in. She's been really naughty lately.
Well, you better use your charm or we're going to be out on the streets.
Tim, I eat bean skins all the time.
Don't worry. We'll soon get straight.
Yeah. At least we've got each other, eh?
See you later.
Oh, here we go again.
Walking to it with you is like dragging a sulking child.
Oh, I don't want to go.
Come on. It won't be for much longer. We'll be on our way as soon as we sorted everything out.
Meanwhile, I have to go to a job I hate with people who don't even like me.
Oh. So a couple of people have a go at you every now and then. It's all part of being a doctor, isn't it?
Well, it shouldn't have to be. I mean, I'm not looking for deferential gratitude or anything, but it would be nice to get some sense of job satisfaction.
Oh, come on, Darren. You've got a devoted fan club. Most people are really grateful for the treatment you give them.
Well, a couple of old ladies who think I'm Dr. Kildare because I give them repeat prescriptions and look after their varicose veins.
I can't go to Steve's party.
I'll behave myself, I promise.
It's not that.
Di, look, I'm sorry I walked out on you last night, but we'll go to Steve's do. Put on a united front.
I can't face it.
Di, what's up?
Nothing.
Di?
If I tell you, you'll only start kicking off.
What's the matter?
You've got to promise me you'll keep calm.
Well, tell me what it is first.
I want your word.
OK, anything you say.
When I was on my own with Jeff last night, he
What?
He made a pass at me.
You what?
Are you all right?
What, did he try and touch it up or anything?
He stopped as soon as I told him. He left straight away.
God, I should never have left you on your own.
It's not your fault.
I'll kill him.
Marty, you promised.
I don't care. I'm not having him trying to get a grip of me wife.
No, Marty.
He's not going to get away with it.
Do you love me?
Of course I love you.
Then do what I ask.
Morning. What's up, Rach? Scared in case Mike sees you talking to me? No. Are you okay?
The police Clint's body. His mum found before.
Right. I don't think I can face going to the chapel rest on my own. Can't someone go with you?
Like you. Nisha's gone on holiday. My so-called family are scattered all over the place. There's no one. Unless you could come with me.
Oh, I wish I could. Mike could go mad, so would Ron. And even if I did go, imagine what Clint's family would say. I think you're best asking someone else. Sorry.
Who does that Jeff think he is, eh?
Don't start again, Marty.
Just because his own wife jibbed him, he thinks he can go down trying it on with everyone else's.
He knew we were going through a bad patch. He obviously thought he was in with a chance.
I should go down there and rip his head off.
And what will that achieve?
Well, it'll make me feel a whole lot better for a start.
And ruin everything for Steve.
The man deserves a good hiding for what he's done.
I don't want you to touch him, do you hear me?
You can't expect me to pretend it hasn't happened.
I'm gonna have to.
Well, you should never have told me about it in the first place.
I told you because I needed to. You're my husband. I could never keep something like that from you. I love you too much. Don't make me regret telling you, please.
Okay.
Thanks. At least it's got us talking again.
Yeah.
I hate it when we don't get on.
Oh, me too.
I know it's going to be hard, but can't we just try and put everything that's happened behind us?
Yeah.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Oh, thank you.
Whoa, and we made these cards ourselves, didn't we, kids, eh?
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yes. So, tell me, did you manage to get out of your family get-together?
Yeah, and I've jibbed work for the whole day.
Oh, great! So we can spend the day together, you know, just the four of us.
Yeah, and I've got a little present for you too.
Oh.
Tickets for a gig at the Lomax on Friday night.
Oh, right.
One of the staff at the health club is in the sport band, so...
Well, it's a long time since I've been to a gig.
Oh, don't be such an old fogey. It'll be a brilliant night.
Oh, well, if you say so. Right, come on, kids. Let's go out in the garden. Oh! Come on, Harry.
Di?
Hmm?
I'm sorry about what happened with Adele.
So am I.
I couldn't have forced her to have that baby.
I know. I'll never agree with what you did. But I understand why you did it.
Thanks.
There you go. There you go. Right. Bye. Yeah, another satisfied customer. Hi. Lunch. Oh, sorry. I've got too much paperwork.
Surely that can wait.
No, I'm sorry.
Park Walking Centre.
Right, that's it.
What?
Let's just pack our bags and leave.
Just like that?
Yes, because if we don't, we'll still be here in 10 years' time wondering why we never made the move.
Right, OK. Just hold the line 1 second. I've got Jennifer from the Trust on the phone. She's got a complaint about patients' waiting time, wants to talk to you.
Pass her off to someone else.
But you usually talk to her, so...
I used to.
What do you mean?
From now on, I don't work here anymore.
Why can't you just leave like that?
I don't know, and I don't care. If the health authority wants to sue me for breach of contract, they can reach me in Africa, Asia, or we haven't made our minds up. Asia. Tell the other GPs they'll have to cover for me. I'll call in for my things later.
But what?
Fancy leaving school without saying tra?
What do you want?
Well, we need some money for the summer holidays, so we thought you could help us.
Just leave me alone, will you?
You're gonna get us some cash. Or Aunt will get decked.
Do what you want to, me, I don't really care.
All right, then. We'll make sure everyone finds out that you're a little robber who's scared of girls. So what's it gonna be, Anthony?
I can't get any from the garage. Because I got caught last time.
How about the hairdressers? Your mum would never suspect her little angel of dipping into the till.
No way.
Get in there and get us a tenner each. You've got half an hour. We'll be waiting.
Oh, they're playing in Harry's room.
Oh.
Oh.
Expecting anyone?
No, I'm not. Don't worry, I'll get rid of them.
Hi.
Oh, Lisa, hi. Come in.
Have I called it a bad time?
No. It's Jackie's birthday, and, well, we've been playing
Just the two of you?
No, Harry and Emma are upstairs.
Oh. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
So, are you here for anything in particular?
I've decided I want to clear the air between us. We've been enemies for far too long now. I want us to be friends, for the children's sake as well as our own.
Oh, I see.
Would you mind giving Max and I some time alone? We need to talk.
Well, does it involve Harry?
Indirectly, I suppose.
Well, you know, I think that Jackie should stick around, hear what you've got to say.
It's mainly about our relationship, actually. I'd prefer it if it was just the two of us.
Perhaps it's better if you take the children to the park so Lisa and I can talk.
Right, OK.
Get married? Thanks.
I'll put him down as soon as possible if it's got anything to do with Mike.
Is he desperate to get married or what?
Di, I need to ask a favour.
Oh, yeah?
I know you don't like us having subs, but I'm skint.
Get paid the day after tomorrow.
I know, but we have our rent and I wouldn't ask only I'm desperate.
OK, then. So long as it's only a one-off.
Oh, thanks, Di. You've saved our lives.
What's up? Is Mick funding the wedding?
Must be.
There you go. Do your pay slip with everyone else's.
Oh, thanks, Di. You've saved our lives.
Could you go and check on Mrs. Kelly's tint? I think I've left it on too long.
Yeah.
Look at the face on that. You wouldn't think you just finished for the summer holidays.
Finished off early, so I'll just come and see you.
So what was it like saying goodbye to your old school?
It's OK.
I think you're more upset than you're letting on. I'll tell you what, I've got a pasty for me dinner. Do you fancy going Harvey's?
Great.
Come on, then.
I've been doing a lot of thinking over the past few weeks about Susanna and you and everything that happened.
Really?
I was too hard on you after she died. I felt that you had no right to grieve for her, not after everything that went on between you.
Well, you were upset. We all were.
Well, I know that now. That's why I think we should make a real effort to get on properly, instead of being at each other's throats all the time. What do you think?
Well, that sounds good. I'm willing to give it a go if you are.
Great.
So what time are you going to the opening of Jeff the Ref showroom?
Oh, we can't go. Your dad's busy at work and I don't fancy it.
Oh, Steve will be very happy, really.
I know.
Dad, your lady's ready.
Oh, OK. Thanks. Listen, I've got to go. I'll see you later.
Got anything for us, quiet boy? Well, you've got to get off me first. Ooh, nice purse, Anthony. Well, listen, you can only have £20 worth because... That's it? Well, you can't have all of it, it's not fair. Looks like we're going to have a boss somewhere else, you know. I'll give it back. If you want it. Go and get it. Thanks, Aunt. It's a pity we're not going to be in the same senior school together. Oh, yeah. When's just going to do our Robin for us from now on? Oh.
Katie.
Oh, yeah?
I've been doing some thinking.
Does Mike know?
I can't let you go to the chapel arrest on your own. I'm coming with you.
What about Mike and Ron?
They don't need to know.
Are you sure?
I don't care what anyone says. You're my mate and that's all that matters.
See ya. Bye.
You finished, yeah?
Yeah. Do you fancy going for a quick drink?
How come we were skint?
I got my wages early. My treat.
All right, so maybe go for one then.
What's up?
Me purse. It's gone.
Has someone moved it?
Why would anyone move it? It's been robbed.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Well, did you have your wages in it?
Everything.
Why aren't you putting in the staff room then, eh?
I was going to, but I didn't get a chance. What are we going to do now? You can't pay me.
Jackie seems very close to Harry and Emma.
Yeah, they think the world of her.
She seems very fond of you, too.
Yes, yeah, we've grown to be pretty good friends.
I get the feeling she'd like it to become something more than that.
No, not at all. No, she just enjoys spending time with Harry and Emma, that's all.
I'm really looking forward to spending more time with them myself.
Yeah, I think they'd really like that.
You know, you really should think about taking the children on holiday. It would do you good to get away for a while.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do that. It's just getting the time, that's all.
You could come to France with me on Friday, if you like. There's a gang of us going to stay at a friend's farmhouse in Brittany.
I don't know about that.
Oh, Harry and Emma would love it. It's huge, and there's plenty of other kids going. They'll have lots to do. Oh, it'll give me a chance to spend some time with them. And to sort things out with you.
What a day. Some so-and-so pinched Emily's purse from the shop.
You're joking?
We're giving her her wages early because she was so broke. She thinks Mick might have victim.
Scumbags.
Some people have got no conscience.
Any idea who it was?
Oh, there were loads of strangers around today who could have taken it. Anthony?
Kirsty and Andrew.
What? Did you notice those two girls when you were leaving? The ones in the trackies? No.
I think he's a little bit upset about leaving juniors. He hasn't spoken a word since I came in.
Oh, poor thing. I didn't think he'd take it that bad, though.
Making this decision's lifted a huge weight off his shoulders.
Is there happy to be leaving us behind?
Oh, don't take it personally. It's just that we both feel that we've stayed here longer than we should have done. Will you say goodbye to Nisha when she gets back later?
Yeah.
Thanks.
What about the flat and everything?
Oh, we just spoke to Jackie on the mobile and she's on her way round. She doesn't know we're going yet, so we wanted to tell her in person. I hope that you're going to be okay. Things can't be easy for you at the moment.
No, they're not.
Well, you might not believe it now, but things really do get easier with time. I mean, I've kind of been there myself.
What you had with Mark was nothing like what me and Clint had together. And things won't get easier for me, ever. If you save your comforting speeches for someone else, it's patronising.
Right.
Is this what I think it is?
Afraid so, yeah. Sorry about the short notice, but Miss Impulse decided that we needed to leave today.
I can't believe it's all happening so fast.
That makes all of us.
If we didn't do it this way, we'd still be here in a year's time talking about going.
Oh, do you know what? I'm really gonna miss you both. We've been through so much together.
Probably won't even notice we've gone.
Of course I will. Hey, come here. Oh, you look after yourselves.
Oh, we will.
And make sure you keep in touch, right?
Look, you'll be getting postcards from places you didn't even know existed.
And I'll email you.
See ya. Where are they going? As far away from here as possible by the looks of it. Leaving for good? Yep. Oh, I bet you'll miss them. Not off.
How did it go? We're sorry we let you down, honestly.
I got your message. Something's come up at work.
One of the classrooms got flooded. I had to sort it out.
Doesn't anybody else in that school know to use a mop and bucket?
Steve.
Well, what do you expect? I felt last when you didn't show.
We'd have gone if we could.
Jeff tried to make out as if he wasn't bothered. Said he didn't mind. But I could tell he was embarrassed.
Oh, Jeff.
What is it with you, eh? No, most people would be made up for me. I've got a good job, a nice girl. I'm working for a company I could end up running. I even get on brilliantly with the boss, my future father-in-law. No, most people would say that was pretty good going, but oh no, not you. All you can do is take the mickey all the time.
We are made up for you, honestly.
He isn't. In fact, I reckon you're jealous.
You what? Jealous of that?
Marty.
You see me getting on well with Jeff, and you don't like it. We're earning good cash, selling boss cars, whilst all you're doing is cleaning up after school kids.
Steve.
Now listen, you. I like my job and I'm not ashamed of what I do. And as for that boss of yours...
I mean it, Marty.
No, go on, let him speak his mind. I'd love to know why he hates Jeff so much. He's never done you any harm.
Hasn't he?
And I'll tell you one thing. If Katrina had asked him to be at something she was proud to be a part of, he'd be there. Not like you two.
We can't tell him, Mart. It'd ruin everything for him.
There you are. I didn't think I'd get the chance to say goodbye.
Lisa's about to go.
Sorry I took so long. Something came up.
It's okay. Gave us time to start sorting out our differences.
Yes, we've decided to call a truce.
Oh, good.
So, it looks like we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. Right, I'll see you two on Friday.
Right, I'll show you out.
Bye, Jackie.
Bye. Come on, you. Let's take your coat off, mate. Good boy. So, she wants to be friends now, eh?
Oh, well, rather that than us being enemies. I mean, Lisa could make life very difficult for me if she wanted to.
What was she going on about seeing you on Friday? You haven't arranged anything for Friday night, have you? Remember we're going to that gig?
Well, she's invited us away for a couple of weeks.
Us?
No, just me and the children.
Well, you're not going to go, are you? You did say no to her, didn't you?
Well, she's making a really big effort. Seemed difficult to turn her down.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, I thought you'd understand.
Well, I do, but I just feel like I'm being frozen out, that's all.
You're not, I swear. No, I could tell her that I've changed my mind if you want.
No, she might get suspicious.
Well, maybe it's time that we came clean. Tell her the truth about us.
Yeah, but she could make things really difficult between us if she wanted to.
I should be able to take some of the burden off you from now on.
A bit early, you coming in?
No, I'm fine here.
Doesn't even look like Clint. I told Mick I'm in no hurry. But he just won't listen.
What a better husband! She wouldn't have been so upset in the first place.
A three-part series launching a season of films about sight loss. Blinded starts at 8 tomorrow. Next, a series that ends with a party in Nigella Bites.
You better leave that packing to me. You fellas are useless at it.
I just don't like the idea of leaving you behind and going away on holiday with Lisa.
Well, if it means that you two start getting on better, it'll be good for all of us.
I don't know why we don't just tell her about us.
Look, go on holiday and mend some fences, then we'll think about telling her.
I just feel like I've been forced into going away with her, that's all.
Yeah, but she could make things really difficult between us if she wanted to. So let's just leave things the way they are for the minute. Even though it means I'm gonna miss you like mad while you're away.
Steve say anything to you about yesterday?
No. He's still been off with me.
He'd soon change his tune if he knew the real reason why we didn't go to that stupid showroom opening.
Marty.
Well, don't you think he's got the right to know that his girlfriend's dad's been trying it on with you?
No, I don't want him to find out, and that's final.
What's that?
Oh, it's from the hospital. Just reminding us of our options for the next lot of IVF.
Right.
I don't think I can face trying again so soon after.
You've had a lot to deal with.
You're not kidding. On top of what's happened with Adele and all this Jeff business, our aunt's still not himself.
He's been walking around like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders.
You're not at work today, love?
Jeff's given me the day off for doing such a good job on the launch of the showroom. Not that you two would know.
Look, we've said we're sorry.
Well, for letting me down or for suddenly hating me boss for no reason.
We don't hate him. And we're really happy that you enjoy your job so much.
Yeah, well, I do. And no matter what anyone thinks about him, Jeff's all right.
Well, we're really glad that you get on with him so well.
He's taking me and Trina down to Coburg Dock today to see his new boat.
That sounds nice. What time are you going?
They're picking me up at 11. Jeff said he'll even let me have a go at sailing it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, well, he's that type of fella.
I could happily throttle that slimy piece of...
Why do you make it sound like you're the only one who's been wronged? It was me you tried it on with.
Yeah, I know, but...
No, you don't know. I opened up to him about stuff I'd never usually dream of telling anyone outside of this family.
Like what?
The IVF, our Adele, was in a right state. You'd stormed off to the pub, leave me on my own with him. I needed someone to talk to, and he was there.
Well, you told him all that, and he still tried to get a grip of you?
Yeah. So if you think you're having trouble keeping quiet, you can imagine what it's like for me.
Aye, who sent you then?
Secret admirer.
Well, I hope he intends to make an honest woman of you.
Thanks. They're lovely.
Well, you're worth it.
I'll put these in some water. I've done it tea and toast.
A nice one. I am starving. Hey, Tim and Emily sneaked out early again, have they?
Yeah, I heard him leaving.
I know they're avoiding me over the went. They must think I'm daft.
Oh, don't be so hard on her. She had her purse stolen after all.
Yeah. Well, I won't be made a mug of.
I'm sure they'll give you the money when they've got it.
Well, they better had.
You got anything planned before you go into work?
Well, I thought we could start checking on some dates with the register office.
I just decided to get married.
There's nothing to stop us from going straight ahead with it. It's not like we've got any ties.
Everything seems to be happening really fast. And there's so much to organise.
Tell you what, if you don't want to make a big fuss, how about one of those holiday weddings? We can just jet off to the Caribbean, get hitched over there. The sooner we're man and wife, the better.
Sometimes I wish I could just pack my bags and escape all my troubles. Oh, listen to me going on. How have you been? All right. Oh, listen, I'm gonna have to cancel my appointment at dinner time. Okay. Something up? I'm going to see Clint's body today at the chapel of Resso. Oh, right. You're not going on your own, are you? Rachel's coming with me, but don't let on. She's not supposed to go anywhere near me, according to Mike. You're joking? I wish I was. Anyway, don't worry. I won't say a word. Thanks. See ya.
Married? Congratulations.
Cheers, Max.
Have you set a date?
No, but we intend to go ahead with it as soon as we can.
Well, you sound in a hurry.
I can't wait, Max. I mean, you know, after Suzanne, I didn't think I'd find anybody else, but Yvonne, well, she's everything I've ever wanted in a woman, and a bit more.
Well, I hope it works out for you. You deserve to be happy.
I will be, Max, with Yvonne as my wife. I know we're going to be good together. And listen, mate, I really hope you find someone too.
Well, you never know.
See you, mate.
Spoke about not taking bed with you to see Sinbad.
Well, Anthea said she'd look after her for me.
And we hasn't seen her for ages.
Well, I thought I might go into town after, you know, look around the shops.
What for, but brassy?
Well, I can window shop, can't I?
Well, what's the point, mate? It'll only remind you of how skimpy you are.
And I like my time to myself. All I ever do is work and look after the baby. Just want a day off for once.
You're all right. No need to bite me head off. I'll see you later. And don't forget to tell Sinbad hello to us.
We're a bit early. You coming in?
No, I'm fine here.
What's up? It was your idea to take Steve out on the boat. You don't seem so keen now.
Well, I've got a lot on my mind at the moment, you know, with the new showroom opening and everything.
Which is why today is such a good idea. You've been working far too hard lately. I'll go and get Steve. You sure you won't come in and wait?
I'll wait here.
Don't be so.
Oh, no, they're early.
Yeah? Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, I'll just brush my teeth now. Does your dad want to come in?
I asked him to, but he said it's okay waiting in the car. I don't think he likes leaving the car unattended around here. Hiya, Marty.
Hi, love.
I won't be a minute.
I thought I'd come round this morning and give you a hand. Oh, looks like someone's beaten me to it.
Hiya.
Hi. Oh, Jackie just came round to see if anything needed doing.
All packed and ready to go for this afternoon?
Right, kids, come on. Let's get these teeth brushed.
Well, I can do that if you like.
No, it's all right. You've done enough. Come on. Come on now.
You have been busy.
Well, the kids can be a handful. We all know what men are like at packing.
Max has been very lucky having you around since Susanna died. You've obviously been a big help to him.
Well, he needs it. Remember the state he was in?
I should be able to take some of the burden off you from now on.
Oh, no, it's not a burden. And besides, Max is virtually back to his old self again.
Well, surely you can't keep devoting so much time to him and the children. Don't you want to get on with your own life?
Well, they are a part of my life. And I intend to see as much of Harry growing up as I can.
I'm sure you do. I just want you to know that from now on, I'll be around to help out as well. Like Susanna would have wanted.
Hello, Marty. What are they up to in there?
Got a bit of a nerve, haven't you, showing your face round here?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
I haven't got a clue, mate.
Well, forgotten about making a pass at me wife already, have you?
What?
You heard.
I don't know what Diane told you, but it certainly wasn't anything like that.
You liar.
Look, get your hands off me.
I should knock 7 kinds out of you right now if it wasn't for our Steve and Katrina.
Look, I was just trying to comfort her. She was upset, all right?
Yeah, so then you thought you'd make your move.
No!
Liar!
Get off!
Easy, Marty. Just because you lost your own wife doesn't mean you can try it on with mine.
Look, mate, maybe if you were a better husband, she wouldn't have been so upset in the first place. Get off! Get off!
Back in, eh, boys? Marty! Steve! Hey, Marty, will you pack it in?
Dad!
Get off, mate!
Dad, stop it! Leave him alone!
What are you doing?
Leave him alone! Dad, come on!
Get off
It's not
me!
worth
I
it!
didn't touch him! He
Dad,
wasn't
just
me.
leave it!
I don't think I can do this.
Yes, you can. Come on.
It doesn't seem right. I'm to look at a body, Clint's body.
I remember going to see our Beth in the chapel of rest. It really helped me come to terms with it all.
What will he look like? He died weeks ago.
Well, they won't let you see him if he wasn't. Well, if they didn't think it was the right thing to do.
You will come in to see him with me, won't you?
Yeah, whatever you want. Be okay, I promise.
So is one of you going to tell us what all that was about?
When you ask him.
Dad?
He's completely out of order, behaving like a madman over nothing.
You called making a pass at my wife nothing?
What?
It's Diane. Is it true?
Of course it isn't true.
Well, ask her if you don't believe me. That slimy guy tried to get a grip of your mum.
Dad, is there any truth to this?
Of course not. Diana had a bit too much to drink. She must have misinterpreted the situation.
You tried to take advantage, you mean?
Look at him, will you?
How come he's standing there insulting your mother and you're stopping me from giving him a good hiding?
How do you know what really happened? Maybe my mum was mistaken.
She knows exactly what he was trying to do. Why do you think we didn't show up to the launch?
Because of this?
Because she didn't want to face him.
Just go to work, will you?
How can you even stand to be in the same place as him, eh, after what you've just heard?
Just go. I'll sort this out.
You might be able to fool these two, but I know what you really like.
What's going on, Dad?
I've done nothing wrong. Look, do you really think that I'd make a pass at your mum?
Well, no, but...
Well, of course I wouldn't. She was upset. I tried to comfort her and then, well, she went to pieces. Look, I'm sure this will all be cleared up once she's had a chance to think things through.
Dad wouldn't do something like that. I know he wouldn't.
No. And I certainly wouldn't dream of lying to either of you two.
So my mum had a lot more to drink after we left.
Look, I didn't like to say anything when your dad was here, but... Well, she was obviously desperate for somebody to comfort her, and I was there. What could I do?
I believe you.
What about you, son?
Just hard to imagine her making something up like this.
Well, she's obviously been under a lot of pressure lately, you know, with the stress of your Adele's abortion.
Yeah, she has.
You do believe me, don't you? Because I'm not so sure that we can carry on working together if you don't. I mean, being in business together, that's all about trust.
I do, yeah.
Good. Don't worry. This won't reflect badly on you. I'm willing to forget that it ever happened at all. And I'm sure that your mum will too. Come on then. Let's go and have a look at this boat.
It was obviously a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
It's Clint's mum.
Do you want to hang on for a minute?
I don't know.
Hello, Katie, love. Glad you're here.
Are you okay?
Yeah. You've met our Teresa, haven't you? And they're Kelly.
Yeah. This is me friend Rachel.
Hiya. Thanks for coming with her.
It's okay.
Do you want to see him?
Yeah.
Don't worry. He looks really peaceful.
Come on.
I'll call in on the travel agent before I go into work, see what they've got on weddings abroad. How do you fancy coming to see us get married on a tropical beach somewhere? If I get a chance, I'll give the registry office a ring, find out what they've got available for the next few weeks, and then we can choose home or away.
What's with the big rush?
People think I'm pregnant.
That'd be a miracle seeing as how I had the snip. Tell you what, though, nothing to stop me having it reversed if we do decide to want a family together. Get you, Lisa.
Hey, he's a bit keen, isn't he? Quick wedding, babies.
You're telling me?
I should be crying. What's the matter with me?
It affects people in different ways.
Doesn't even look like Clint. Not my Clint.
It looks peaceful.
Looks like he's been at my makeup bag.
Katie.
I don't know what to do. Or how to act. I mean, none of this is real. We should be in Spain now planning our wedding. Here I am looking at a dead body.
Come on, let's go.
You okay? I'm so glad that you and our Clint found each other. He was always telling me how happy you were and how much he was looking forward to the future.
We both were.
You never had a chance to see you wearing it. Why, Clint? He was always so gentle and caring. It's just not fair. This should never have happened. Why did he have that gun in the house?
I love you.
I mean, Mick's been brilliant since my dad died. Like a second father to me. I know nobody could ever replace my dad, but if you were going to marry again, Mick would be perfect.
I know. He's kind, considerate. All I could ask for, really.
But
There isn't a but. Not really.
so why aren't you rushing out and booking the registry office?
That's just it. It's all one big rush.
Yeah, well, you see, the thing with Mick is, once he's made his mind up about something, there's no stopping him.
How long had he been seeing Susanna before they decided to get married?
It seemed like no time at all, really. I mean, we were all dead shocked when they started seeing each other. Next thing, they were making wedding plans.
Really?
Yeah, but you two are much better suited than they ever were. That's why he's so keen to get things moving.
I've told Mick I'm in no hurry, but he just won't listen. He just wants to go ahead with everything as soon as possible.
And you're not ready?
I don't think I am. No. I'm beginning to wonder if I ever will be.
What do you mean?
I don't know that I want to marry him at all.
Planning the honeymoon already?
Hey, honeymoon and wedding all rolled into one.
Ooh, the state of you.
Nah, she's worth it.
That Yvonne sounds like a lucky girl.
I'm the lucky one.
So it's definitely the real thing.
No, he's right. I love her, Jess, and I want us to spend the rest of our lives together.
Oh, I'm made up for you. I hope you'll both be very happy together.
We will be. After what we've been through, it's time we started looking forward.
He's someone who doesn't look very happy to see you.
Oh, well, I'm certainly happy to see him.
I'll leave you to it.
See you later, Jess. All right.
Right, I was on my way to see you.
Oh, but you were.
No, I was honest. I know the rent's late, but...
Never mind the excuses. I'm sick of being taken for a mug. Where's the money you owe me?
I haven't got it.
You give start paying up, or you're out on the street?
No, will, as soon as, I promise.
Better add. Last chance.
You and Max seem to have grown very close over the past few months.
Well, we're good mates, yeah.
Do you think it could ever develop into something more than friendship?
No.
But you're obviously very fond of him.
Well, we've known each other a long time. Plus, we've got Harry between us, but apart from that, nothing.
To be honest, I'm glad to hear it. There's a friend of mine I think would be perfect for him.
Oh, really?
Yes, in fact, it's her farmhouse we're staying at. I don't think Max will remember her, though they have met before, and he made quite an impression on her. They're the same age, similar backgrounds, both divorced, with kids. I'm convinced they'll hit it off brilliantly.
Oh, well, I think we've decided what we're taking, so about ready to go.
Excellent. The sooner we leave, the better.
Thanks for coming, Michael Rich. I'm glad I did. Should you be able to come to the funeral with me as well, or...?
I don't know what Mary could think.
Oh, no, look, it's okay. I shouldn't have asked you.
Oh, of course you should. We're friends, aren't we? Yeah, I'll come with you.
Are you sure?
Positive. No way I can let you go on your own.
Thanks, Reed. I'll go.
What do you think you're playing at?
Spending time with my mate.
So all that Sinbad stuff was just a lie? I saw you getting out the taxi. Where have you been?
I went with her to the chapel arrest.
Rachel, tell me you're kidding.
She had no one else to go with. She really needed me.
Can you imagine what Clint's family would say if they knew you'd been to see his body?
No one knew who I was.
And what if Robbie would have turned up?
But he didn't.
You stay away from her, or you're going to cause even more trouble.
I don't care what you or anyone else says. She needs me. And I'm going to Clint's funeral with her.
You kids be good for your dad and Auntie Lisa, won't you? See you, mate.
Oh, I've left my sunglasses in the kitchen. I won't be upset.
I think I'm gonna cry.
It'll only be for a couple of weeks.
I know, and I'm dreading every minute of it. She's already got you lined up for some holiday romance with one of her tough mates.
How do you know?
She told me before.
Oh, look, don't listen to her. Look, it's you I want.
I can't even give you the proper kiss goodbye.
We won't have to wait much longer.
Yeah, well, I can't wait till we can tell everybody how we feel about each other.
Right, we better get going.
Right, well, have a nice time.
We will.
I'll call you. See you in a couple of weeks, yeah?
So Steve and Katrina know all about this now?
Yeah. But I'm not sure who they believe. That no Mark's accusing you of lying.
Did Steve believe Chef's version?
Well, I suppose he must have. I bet he's been punting around on that poxy boat with them all day.
If you'd have only done as you promised, we could have avoided all this. He probably said the first thing that came into his head just to save face in front of his daughter.
No, he had it all worked out. I mean, he even blamed it on you being bevied.
I'd only had 2 glasses of wine.
That's not what Jeff said.
Oh, I don't believe this. I get mauled by the sleazy so-and-so, and he tries to blame it on me.
Now do you understand why I wanted to plant him?
Hi, love. Look, I'm sorry about what's happened.
Jeff and Katina didn't want to come in. I think he was scared of being accused of something else.
Hey, now hang on.
It should be Jeff you're apologising to.
What your dad told you's the truth. Jeff tried it on with me.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Yeah, well, Jeff's not that type of person.
Well, that's what happened. You've got to believe me. You think I'm lying?
What does that say about me? It says I'm a lying over saying Diane's lying, doesn't it?
Does I suppose, yeah?
What's going on?
You weren't actually thinking of sending flowers to the funeral, were you?
For your information, it's 6 years this week since my sister died.
If you think you can go round insulting my wife and still stay in the same house, you better think again, son.
The next Brookside will be an hour-long episode on Wednesday, starting at 8 o'clock. Next this evening, still time to vote, Helen or Paul. We'll discover who goes in Big Brother.
Dad, and who'd you believe? You as good as called Diane a liar.
I called it, I was sorry.
Well, maybe you should think first before you open your mouth.
I never meant to upset her.
Well, you've certainly done that. And we're talking really big style here.
I know.
And you know what else? If you think you can go round insulting my wife and still stay in the same house, you better think again, son. Because I'm not having that under my roof.
I got really confused, that was all. The way it was kicking off, I messed up.
So you're going to apologise to her?
Of course I will, if she'll still speak to me.
Well, you'll not know until you try, will you?
I thought you were due back in work.
Just make sure you talk to her, OK?
How was your lazy morning?
Oh, good. Chance to recharge the batteries. You're still going into town?
Yeah, in a minute. So you're going to make a lazy day of it, then?
Probably. Finish my book, yeah?
Need anything from town?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Right, well, I'll grab my coat and I'll get off. I'll get something for tea, eh? Rustle up a McJono special.
Great.
Won't tell you what I've got in mind, though. Won't want to spoil the surprise. You'll eat it.
Took your time out shopping, didn't you?
Yeah, everywhere was dead busy.
Where'd you go? Round the Moffats? Check up on the funeral arrangements?
Don't be so stupid.
Me stupid? It wasn't me who went round the chapel arrest.
I thought we said all there was to say about that. You know I went for Katie's sake. It was nothing to do with the Moffats.
I won't say I saw you with her before.
I couldn't let Katie go to the chapel arrest on her own. She needed someone to be with her.
I can imagine.
You won't say anything tonight, will you?
Of course not.
Clint's mum was there while we were.
No.
She was in a real state.
Oh, she must have been. I mean, for any mother to lose a child is the most terrible thing. But to have it happen like this has, must make it even worse.
You won't say anything, will you?
You can trust me, love. The same way I know I can trust you to say nothing to Ron.
It's a really simple deal, you know? You live here, you pay rent.
We know.
On the dot. Not way overdue. What was yesterday supposed to be? Your final deadline.
It's not my fault my purse got nicked.
We'll give you today, we promise.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Hey, and don't go disturbing Yvonne. She's trying to have a quiet read out there. And we'd appreciate you two leaving us on our own tonight. Okay?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
And how are we going to get that money for today?
Oh, we'll have to think of something.
We haven't got many options, have we? I hate having no money.
Well, why don't you think of something then, eh?
The only way I'm going to get my hands on some decent cash is to go back modelling.
We're not that desperate.
Aren't we?
And even if we were, I wouldn't let you do it again.
Look, Tim, it's my body.
Yeah, and it's mine and all. You're my wife.
Well then, husband dear, you better think of some alternatives, haven't you? And fast.
Mick, is my mum in?
She was in the back when I left, having a read.
I owe her a tenner, better go pay up.
Hey, hang on, Jay. Got a favour to ask.
Go ahead, then.
Any chance you're leaving us on our own tonight?
Got something planned, have we?
Yeah, a special meal. See, I'm planning a surprise and could do with a bit of time and space.
Oh, yeah?
I should be telling you really, but
Go ahead.
I'm picking up an engagement ring for her. But she doesn't know it yet. Yeah? So all being well, before the night's over, she'll be wearing it on her finger. See you later.
I wanted to tell you to your face, not over the phone.
You take your mum's side now, then? You've changed your tune.
I'm not taking anyone's side. I've had more time to think about it, that's all.
You say my dad's some pervy groper?
Of course I'm not.
You are?
I'm not.
He's just a liar, then.
Maybe he is, yeah.
Why would my dad lie about something like that?
I don't know. Tried what he'd done, maybe.
Oh, come on, Steve. Ever since I was little, he's always gone on about how important it is to tell the truth.
So if anyone's lying, it's me mum.
You said it.
Yeah, I said it, but I don't believe it.
Why not?
Because I know how much she loves me dad, and I know she wouldn't lead some other fella on or lie about something like that.
So my dad is the liar, then? And the perv, as far as you're concerned?
I'm not saying that.
You just said it. So, if that's the kind of family you think I come from, what does that say about me? It says I'm lying over saying Diane's lying, doesn't it?
Does I suppose, yeah?
So, all we need to know now is what you think about going out with a barefaced liar.
Hey, we could ask your own word, Yvonne. One of them might lend us the cash.
Tim, we'll get nowhere always borrowing off people. All it means is that we owe the same amount of money out. Just to someone different.
That's it, then. I'm gonna have to rob it.
We are not going on the rob again.
Oh, so that's us on the streets, is it? Come on, then. Let's go and pack our bags now, then, eh?
Tim, couldn't we sell stuff?
What sort of stuff? Like weed or something?
No, like junk.
What junk?
Or like clothes we don't wear anymore, or CDs we don't listen to. There's loads up there. Come on, let's go and have a look.
Who are we going to sell them to?
There's loads of places in town, all them meffy student shops. We could flog the lot and get mixed rent.
Yeah, but hey, don't take the Oasis CD. That was the first one I ever bought.
Do you want a roof over your head?
Yeah.
Well then, it's sacrifice time then, okay?
Your dad's bent over backwards to help you, though.
I'm not saying he hasn't.
He gave you the best job in the garage.
Yeah?
He upped your wages.
Yeah?
And gave you the grand with no strings.
And?
And this is the way you thank him for it.
Look, all I'm saying is that I believe Diane. Her and my dad, right, they've spent thousands on trying to have a baby together. I've never seen any other couple as close as they are.
Till last week.
They'd had a row. So, who doesn't? But no way do I believe Diane would pull a stunt like this on my dad. She just wouldn't.
But my dad would.
Your dad just split up with your mum, remember? He might have been feeling lonely. He might have just lost the plot for a minute and tried something on with Di.
Lost the plot? You're the one who's lost the plot.
What's that supposed to mean?
Steve, I'm your girlfriend. We've even talked about getting married. Setting up with each other for life. And you're not even prepared to stand by me over something like this. Are you?
No, I'm not.
So what kind of future does that mean for us?
For from where I'm standing, not much of one.
You said it.
Yeah, and I mean it. So why don't you start listening to what I've got to say for a change? I've had enough of you pressurising me all the time about your poxy old fella and his poxy job and his poxy money. If your dad's more important to you than I am, why don't you get yourself back there and let me get on with my own life?
I thought you were sleeping.
A few power Zeds, that's all. I shouldn't have stayed up so late last night. What's going on?
I'm packing.
Is this some surprise holiday that I know nothing about?
Mick and me. We're not right together. I'm moving out.
What do you want a florist shop for? You're not actually thinking of sending flowers to the funeral, are you? Or are you going to go the whole hog and send a wreath?
For your information, it's 6 years this week since my sister died. And I can well imagine you've forgotten, but I haven't. And if I want to put some flowers on her grave, then that is my business. The same way it's my business whether I go to the funeral with Katie or not.
You're not actually thinking of going, are you?
Yeah, but Mum, you can't just do one without telling Mick.
I can't face him, that's all. He'll only try to talk me out of going.
Yeah, of course you will, because he thinks you bang into him.
I was. But he started getting so serious so soon. What time's he back from town?
He never said. Look, can't you just try and give it a week or something until you've made up your mind properly?
No, because I said that to myself a week ago.
What's wrong with him all of a sudden?
I don't want to be tied down, that's all. I mean, yeah, it was a relief when we first got together. After losing your dad, I didn't think I'd ever look at another man again. Didn't think anyone would ever fancy me. And Mick got me through a few things fine. But he wants the whole roses round the door thing, matching rocking chairs, the lot. I don't want that.
I should never have said anything to you about Susanna, should I?
What's that got to do with anything?
Because it's made you change your mind about him. And now you're dumping Mick and it's all my fault. Yeah, that makes me feel real good, Mum.
All you did was give me a few warning signals. So it's not the first time he's rushed into an engagement. That may have been part of my thinking, but only a small part. No, deep down the problem is Mick wants to take your dad's place in my life, but no one could. He meant too much to me, you know that.
You really miss him, don't you?
Almost as much as you do. He'll be looking down at us now, you know, telling us to stop crying and get on with our lives.
Or else there'll be some big licks coming our way.
Better get a move on. Come on, give us a hand with the rest of my stuff. Let's get out of here before Mick comes back with his surprise for me.
Did he say that he had a surprise for you?
Something special to eat, that's what he meant.
I don't think he did, you know. He's gone to get an engagement ring.
I thought we had no secrets from each other. To find out secondhand that your Adele had an abortion.
That was a private family thing.
From my dad of all people. I could have been there for her. I know what she'd have been going through.
This has got nothing to do with Adele. It's down to me, no one else.
Is this it then? Is this all saying we're finished?
Guess it is, yeah.
I thought you really loved me.
I thought I did know.
So you want me out of your life?
Suppose, yeah.
Just like that and it's over?
Trine, I'm gonna go. Before one of us says something we late ourselves for. Trine.
Yeah?
Better tell your dad I won't be in work tomorrow. I'll be putting my cards in for the end of the week.
I must have one big hold over you, Steve. You're giving up me for her. And your job. Are you sure you and her haven't got something going together? Because I wouldn't put it past her, the lying slag.
Here you go. Can you believe Rachel?
I can, actually.
Well, I can't.
Well, she's one of Katie's oldest friends.
More's the pity.
And friendship's important to her.
Yeah, but what about me? I'm her husband. How important am I to her?
You mean the world to her, you know you do.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like that.
Well, you do.
Well, then she should start listening to me, respect me wishes.
And what about you listening to Rachel and respecting her wishes?
There you go.
Ah, finally. Rent money.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry it's a bit late. And it's 20 quid short.
But we're working on that.
Thought it was too good to be true. Can I ask where it came from?
Well, we sold a couple of CDs and that, didn't we?
Yeah, some clothes and that we don't wear anymore and stuff like that.
Straight up?
Yeah, we sold them in town, but we didn't get as much as we thought we would.
Well, good on you. At least you tried.
So, are we okay to stay? I mean, we'll get the rest as soon as possible.
Well, go ahead. But only because I'm in a good mood. And only if you do me a favour.
Anything, yeah?
Go down the offie for me. Get a bottle of champagne and a nice big box of posh chocolates, okay?
Why are we having a party or something?
Well, me and Yvonne are. You two are making yourself scarce tonight, remember?
Ah, yeah. Why, what are you celebrating?
It's a secret. Say nothing.
It must be love.
Hey, and keep the stuff hidden when you get back. Don't want to spoil my surprise.
I think we caught him in a good mood, eh?
Not just hope it lasts.
This is wrong, you know, just getting off without saying a word.
I told you I can't face him.
Why not, though?
Because I know how upset he'll be. And then he'll start to get to me. Before I know it, I'll have unpacked everything and be moving back in.
If this was me doing it to a girl, you'd be bang on my case.
I know I would. Only this isn't you. It's me. And for once, I'm going to do what's right for me.
Hi, it's only me. It looks like you haven't got much of a choice anymore.
All right.
All right.
What's going on?
I'm just going to go to the loo.
Yvonne? Right. Everything okay, kid?
Ever since I first went out with her, you've been on at me. Calling her Trona, making you snide the remarks about her being thick. As if it was too good for her or something. So I hope you're happy now.
What's going on?
I've dumped her. What do you think? Just like you both always wanted me to.
And I've had to jack me job in and all, because there's no way Jeff would want me back, is there? Not after being accused of grubbing me mum. Never mind me dumping as a little princess.
Hey, come on. Just leave me alone.
So you were just going to be gone when I got back?
Because I couldn't face you. That's the only reason. I knew if we talked... Oh, I don't know.
What? You might change your mind.
You might change it for me.
How wrong can a fella be? You'll believe what's in this.
Jerome told me where you were going and what you were getting for me.
You're still gonna walk?
You'd be going way too fast for me, Mick. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you say?
I tried. In my own way. You were up and running, though.
Because I thought things were going great between us. We make each other laugh, don't we? You know how to put me in my place. I know you like getting massaged. We've got loads going for us. We're spot on together. But don't exactly get much sleep when we go to bed, do we?
Mick, just because we had a good time in bed doesn't mean we should be racing up the aisle to get married. It's all gone way too quickly for me. Which is maybe something you need in a relationship. I don't. If that's what it takes to make you happier, I'm sorry. It won't work for me. Which is why my bags are packed and I'm moving out.
So I would have come home, put the tea on, thought that you were down the shops or something, and sat here, wondering where you were. Got worried sick. I can't believe you could have put me through that.
I'd have left a note or something.
Oh, a note? Oh, thanks. It's great. That's all I deserved. Some scrap of a note.
Sorry, but Mum, your taxi's here.
Thanks. Tell him to wait a minute, will you?
I will, yeah. Do you want me to start moving some of your stuff?
Please.
We're all over. Just like that.
This is really hard, you know. There's a part of me that wants to stay with you. Because you're a lovely guy. But there's a bigger part of me wanting to go. I can't ignore those feelings, can I? It wouldn't be fair to either of us. I'm sorry. See you.
Champagne and posh chocolate time. And what do you get for the cheap for each other? Nothing.
We'll work something out. We're not going to be broke forever, you know. Aye, aye. What's the score here?
Looks like the van's moving out. What about the gear?
Just act dead normal, okay?
It's going to be gutted.
Yeah, well, don't say a word out of line.
I don't want to hang about.
Of course not, go ahead. Get off.
Yvonne! Yvonne! You're just gonna let her go, Jake?
She's Mummy. I can't tell her what she can and can't do.
You okay?
Yeah. Yvonne's just moved out for a couple of days. Sort a few things out, you know.
What do you want us to do about these?
What? Let's just get a bottle of bubbly.
And some chocolates.
Reg, I'm sorry about the flowers before. I was way out of order.
Too right you were.
I just can't believe you're talking about going to this Robin Scally's funeral.
I've told you. All I'm doing is standing by one of my best friends when she needs me.
Well, maybe it's about time you made a choice between one of your best friends or your husband.
Oh, you're pitiful sometimes, you.
Who are you married to? Me? Or Katie?
Mike!
This is my dad's house, remember? You want to start showing him some respect for a change.
What about you showing me some respect?
I'm warning you, Rachel. You go to that funeral and you are out of this house. Understood?
I feel really bad about
dead upset on the phone.
I was, I still am. Would you be able to get anyone else to go to the funeral with you if I couldn't go?
Not at the moment. My mum's down in London.
But she would come up, though.
She's never even met Clint.
What about your Sammy?
She's got enough trouble with her own fella. If you make me. Don't you think you're going to be able to come with me?
Oh, I feel really bad about this. But I haven't got no say in it anymore, though. Mike's made me choose between him and you. It's like you said before, my marriage is the most important thing, isn't it? I'm really sorry.
A choice to give you, Ray. Of course, you can't go against him. I just have to go on my own, won't I? I'll see you, Rach. Oh, thanks for trying, eh?
All right. I suppose you're not married?
No, not one. Do you fancy a coffee?
No, I'm gonna get in the shower.
Hiya.
See ya.
Some post you haven't touched there. And a postcard from Adele. Sounds like she's getting on all right with Michelle and her mum.
It's only a bill.
You going out?
You're sharp.
I only asked.
I'm going to get the local, see if I can find a new job. I'll have to keep my eye open and all while I'm out. See if I can find a new girlfriend.
How do you think Rachel feels, though?
Doesn't matter how she feels, she's my wife.
You really are your father's son, you know.
Yeah, I'm proud to be.
Rachel goes back years with Katie.
So?
So you could show an ounce of compassion. You could have tried to understand why she wanted to go to Clint's funeral. That's what friends do, support each other in times of crisis.
Yeah? Well, not this time.
Right. Time I went. Put those on Beth's grave.
You sure you don't want me to come with you, love?
No, honest, I'd rather go on my own. I can have a chat with her then without feeling stupid.
Nothing stupid about it.
Can you make sure Mike's ready for his taxi?
Of course I will.
He ate him being late for his physio.
I am still here, you know.
I'll have him ready in good time. He's still dead set against you going to Clint's funeral.
Too right I am.
I've tried persuading him otherwise.
He needn't have bothered. I've told Katie I'm not going.
Oh, Rachel.
Well, what choice did I have? It was choose between Mike or Katie in the end. And even though she's one of my oldest and best friends, I'm married to Mike, Anna. See ya.
Yeah, bye.
All right, Mum.
Okay.
Is Mick here?
He's in the shower, yeah. You're the last person he'll be expecting.
I know. I feel really bad about last night. Just walking out on him. I've known him too long to have treated him like that. And before you say anything, I'm not here to start things up again between us. I just want to show him some respect. So maybe we can part on better terms. That's all.
So do you want me to go and get him for you?
Please. And then do us a favour. Make yourself scarce and then give us a bit of time on our own.
No problem.
Jerome, how was he last night?
Being honest, he was gutted. He hardly said 2 words all night.
Taxi's here. She really feels she's letting her friend down.
Well, she's going to have to live with it. Because I tell you what, if she was stupid enough to go to that Clint Moffat's funeral, she'd be letting us all down even more, wouldn't she?
I thought Jerome was winding me up.
Sorry to turn up unannounced.
I'm not sorry you've come. Unannounced or not. Can I get you a coffee?
I helped myself.
Jay said that he thought you wanted to talk.
I had a bad night last night. Hardly slept a wink.
I know the feeling.
I shouldn't have walked out on you like that.
It took me a bit by surprise, to say the least.
I know. I feel really guilty letting you down like that.
I lay awake myself for hours, you know. Thinking about what you said. Probably going too fast for you. I should have been more careful there, shouldn't I? I should have thought more about what was right for you.
You did what you thought was right at the time. You can't change what's happened, can you?
Can't, no. But now that you've come back, are we able to talk about moving forward? Talk properly, I mean, about the two of us.
Mick, I've not come back. That's not why I'm here.
Hiya. You okay there? Sorry? Oh, yeah. I'm not sure which house is the one I'm looking for. Dixon's I wanted.
Oh, right, Ron and Anthea. Well, you haven't got far to go. That house right there, next to you.
Thanks very much.
No problem.
We don't need to get married. I've told you the ring can go back.
This isn't about the ring.
I only bought it to show how committed I was to you. Still am deep down. Look, please. You've got to give me the chance to explain myself here. You've got no idea how wrong you are. No idea at all.
Can I help you?
Hello.
Are you looking for someone?
Are you Mrs. Dixon?
I am. Do you want me?
You might remember me. I'm Shelley Moffat, Clint's mother. We saw each other in court.
Oh, right. I do remember. Were you looking for Katie? She doesn't live here. She lives round over the shops.
I wasn't looking for Katie. Just wanted to come here.
Do you think that's wise?
I've no idea. I've tried making sense of things, but nothing makes sense anymore.
Well, haven't the police advised you to stay away from here?
The police? I never thought. I just wanted to come and see where he'd breathed his last. Where he died. I shouldn't have come now, should I? I'm sorry.
Are you all right?
I knew I shouldn't have come. I'm sorry.
Look, I know it's not right you being here, but you look terrible. Can I get you a glass of water or something?
Oh, do you mind? I've got really light-headed. Barely slept in weeks.
Oh, listen, come in for a minute, 8 till it's past.
I'd appreciate that very much.
I made a mistake. I pushed you too hard, but I can back off now that I know.
This isn't just about you going too fast for me.
First thing, okay? Like I said, I'll take the ring back. I'll take the pressure off.
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
I am. I promise. Yvonne, wait. Listen. I know exactly what you're saying. You need less pressure. Okay. Maybe I did get you to move in here too soon. If you want to move out for a bit, that's fine by me. And then we can look at it again when we're ready.
Mick, you're not listening to me at all. Will you just stop yourself for a second, please?
I am listening to you, honest. I'm just desperate to make sure that you're listening to me, that's all. Look, I was in a state of shock when you walked out. I couldn't believe it. All last night I was saying to myself, what have I done? How could I have been so wrong? And then I thought, I've not done anything wrong except expect too much of you too soon. But that's something I can change. You know, we can just step back. We can change the rules a bit and start again. We can do that, can't we?
Like I said before, that's not why I'm here. And please, don't get me wrong on this. I think you're a great guy. But when it comes down to it, it's less than a year since you were all set to marry Susanna.
What's Susanna got to do with this?
Well, from what I hear, that wasn't exactly a long engagement either. And I understand how tragic it was, how it left you feeling. And I know this is going to hurt you. But there is no way I want to step into Susanna's shoes. No way. And you need to look at yourself, Mick. You need to ask yourself, what is it with this whirlwind romance thing you keep getting yourself into?
It's hard to picture him lying there, with not a breath left in him. We did everything we could. Have you any children yourself? One daughter, Megan. How old? 22. 23 Clint was. That's all. It must be awful for you. I don't know what I'd be like if something happened to Megan. Still can't believe it, to be honest. I thought coming here might make it seem more real. I can understand that. Do you know when he was little, he'd be there on the bed, playing with his toys off in his own private little world. At least you've got some lovely memories to hold on to. I'm sorry about this. It just keeps happening. You've got a lifetime of love to cry out yet. No point in trying to stop it. I know. I know I can't turn the clock back, can I? No matter how much I want to.
OK. So I was well into Susanna at the time. But I was wrong about her. She treated me like dirt, you know that. So I moved on.
It's not just that you were going to marry her. It's the speed you got yourself into it.
What happened with Susanna? It's got nothing to do with the way I feel about you.
I think it has.
So where's all this Susanna stuff come from all of a sudden? What's Jerome been saying?
Nothing.
He must have. Jerome! Jerome!
Are you feeling a bit better now? A lot, thanks. I'm going to have to see to Beth. Might be wise to make a move, I think. I know. It's meant a lot to me, this, though. I hope so.
Follow me.
Oh. Hi. We've got a visitor.
All right. Hello again.
You must have said something to her.
Look, don't bring me into this. It's none of my business.
Hey, don't turn your back on me when I'm talking to you.
Get off me.
You did it on purpose, didn't you? Hey? Tried to poison your mum against me.
Me?
Go on, tell her. Tell her that you've never wanted me anywhere near, have you?
Mick, you hurting me?
So you thought it was your last big chance to turn her against me, didn't you?
I'm never honest.
Mick, leave him alone.
Don't come the innocent with me, Jay.
I never.
Mick, I said leave him alone.
Right. Be on my way.
There you go. Play with this.
Make sure you treasure every moment while she's young and innocent.
I do, and I always will.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Hello.
What's going on?
Nothing.
What's she doing in our house?
I'll be on my way.
In our house?
It was only for a couple of minutes.
Look, she wasn't well. I invited her in.
To our house?
I couldn't leave her on the step.
Never mind a step. You should have left it in the gutter where she belongs.
Michael!
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have come.
Too right, you shouldn't.
Just leave it, please.
I won't leave it. And anyway, what kind of cheek have you got coming here in the first place? What were you doing casing the joint? So you could come round after the funeral when you had all your family together. What were you going to do? Bring them all round? Let the no-mark Moffat scum loose? Tell them to give us a good kick and then rob us blind?
You don't know me from Adam, do you? You know nothing about me. And you've got the barefaced cheek to call my family scum when your own father stands accused of murdering my son.
The scum who broke into our house, yeah.
Oh, so he deserved to die for that, did he?
He should have thought about that before he broke in, shouldn't he?
So, he got what he deserved, did he?
He did, yeah.
And you'll be saying the same about your father, will you? The man who had the illegal gun. The man who used it. The man who cut my son down in cold blood. So when the courts hand him down a life sentence, you'll say he got what he deserved. Somehow. I don't think so.
And don't come back. What are you playing at inviting her in here?
I said it was me.
Oh, well, that's even worse. My dad's giving you the world and this is how you thank him. What kind of a wife are you, eh? Now I know where you've learned it from.
All right. Didn't expect to find you back here so early.
It didn't take me long, looking for a job that doesn't exist.
No. Nothing to suit you.
Well, what do you expect? I had a plum job working for Jeff. I was earning top money, getting the perks. Never gonna get anything to match that. I mean, there wasn't even any bog standard mechanic jobs on offer.
Something will turn up, it's bound to.
Yeah, well, I bet I'd do. The amount of money on my card, I'll need a miracle to pay it off otherwise.
I'm there myself, son. I know how it feels.
Yeah, well, there's nothing I can do about it, is there?
Well, you can try being a bit more civil to me and Diane for a start. None of this is our fault, remember? It was Jeff that stepped out of line in the first place. It was you that finished with Katrina, and it was you that jacked your job in. So I know you feel like the whole world's against you, son, but I'm not having you taking it out on us, OK?
Look, I'm just really wound up by it, that's all.
Yeah, well, you're bound to be, aren't you? Just give it a few days, lad. You'll come back fighting. You always do. You'll find the right job in the end.
You reckon?
Yeah, why not? Might even sort yourself out with a better one.
I wish.
And the same goes for finding a new girlfriend as well. There'll be girls queuing round the block to go out with you once they find out you're single again.
You want to put money on that?
I thought you didn't have any money, judging by the reaction to that credit card statement.
I'm in way over me head.
What about the cash bonus from Jeff? Did you have to give it back?
No way. I've already spent a good chunk of it, and what's left won't even cover the cost of me bill. I'm gonna have to find a way to pay the rest off.
Steve. You and Katrina. Sorry you split up. Is it past saving?
Way past. Just have to handle it, won't I?
You were totally out of order there with Jerome, totally.
He was the one who was out of order. Poking his nose in, bad-mouthing me.
If I hadn't have stopped you, you'd have torn him apart.
No way.
You would. I came here today because I thought I respected you. I wanted us to still be friends. But after that display, you've lost my respect. And I know now I'm definitely doing the right thing. There's no way I want to live with a man as violent as you are.
I was all wound up, that's all.
I'm sorry, Mick. I'm not waiting around to be next on your hit list.
I'll go and load the car.
So it seems Steve's talking to us again.
It was touch and go for a bit.
You really laid into me, you know. Paolo's having a downer on Katrina.
Katrina, is it now? You've changed your tune. You've always called her Trona.
Or should I speak ill of the dead?
Marty.
Well, we've only had a downer on her for all the right reasons. I mean, the words short planks too and thick as spring to mind.
He was really fond of her, though.
True. But for life. You run out.
Where does that rule leave us to?
What do you mean?
Oh, we're supposed to be together for life.
What do you mean, supposed to be?
Those words could easily apply to you, you know. Short planks, too, and thick as.
You cheeky.
You could have revealed it for me first.
In case you are.
So anyway, what about us two? We've had time to breathe these last few weeks, never mind talk. We've got a decision to make.
Well, if it's a choice between chips and Chinese, I'll have Chinese.
I'm talking about the IVF treatment.
I know. I was worried you'd never mention it again.
Really?
I thought you might have had enough. Thought it was time to knock it on the head.
I did wonder, but not for long.
So you're thinking of having another go?
I'm not thinking about it at all. I'm desperate to have another go. It's whether we can afford it. That's the problem.
Look, you don't have to go as well, you know.
And what am I supposed to do? Stay around and wait for another kicking? No chance.
Maybe some time on your own will do you good. Give you a chance to take a long, hard look at yourself. Sort your head out.
Some time on my own. Oh, yeah, it sounds perfect. Just what I need. Anything so I don't have to listen to this junk anymore.
See you around.
And you know, when you talk about sorting your head out, maybe you want to start with your own.
So what's my problem supposed to be?
Where do you want me to start?
You know what? I wouldn't bother, because I don't really care, OK?
it. You're the one who used the word respect in there, right? Well, in case you hadn't noticed, ever since we got together, that's exactly what I've tried to show you. Respect. You know, the fact that you lost your husband. I didn't rush you, did I? Or push you? And respect for being Jay's mother. I knew it'd be hard for him. I had the kid gloves on there as well. And the list goes on, you know. You know, from the first night we got together, what did you make really clear that night, eh? That you weren't just in it for a one-night stand. That you were looking for a proper relationship.
So?
Yeah, so. Stupid me or what, but I thought that's what I was offering you. You know, a home. A proper marriage. A solid future together. Something that showed you how much I loved you and respected you. Something that wasn't a one-night stand. Wasn't that what you wanted of me in the first place?
I was obviously wrong, wasn't I? I know now, though. That first night should have been our limit.
Yeah, well, maybe even that night was too long. Instead of the 6 months of my life that I wasted on you.
Wasted?
Yeah, wasted. When all the time I could have been out there, finding someone that showed me some respect for once.
Goodbye, Mick. And good luck finding your perfect little wife.
Enjoy the rest of your life, Yvonne. I know I will.
Anthea's already explained what happened. It's not as if we invited her over for coffee.
Yeah, well, you might as well have done.
Rubbish.
Rubbish. Thanks very much.
It is, I'm sick of listening to it.
Tough.
She's a human being, Mike. She's a mother whose son's been killed. Isn't she entitled to have any feelings?
In her own house, yeah. In here, no way.
Oh, you're all heart, you.
Do you know what, Rich? You want to get a grip of yourself. What do you think my dad's going to say?
I haven't a clue and I don't care.
I'll deal with Ron.
Oh, you don't care? Oh, well, that just about sums you two up, doesn't it?
Right, that's it. I've had enough of this. First off, you ruined my friendship with Kate and now you're slagging Anthea off. Well, I'm sick of it. Do you understand me?
And so am I.
And I don't care what you think anymore. Whether you like it or not, when it comes to Clint's funeral, I'm going to be there by Katie's side. All right?
And me. I'm going to be there by Rachel's side. And if Ron doesn't like it, you can tell him what to do with it.
You know what I hate more than a thief? A liar.
They're walking in the lion's den, and you didn't want to worry me.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah, but you better hope we're on time, because he's capable of anything, that psycho Robbie.
You've got some cheek showing your face here, haven't you?
We just came to pay our respects.
You had a good look at your so-called wife. Well, open your eyes, lad. She's nothing but a tart.
All right.
All that tomorrow at 8:30. Next tonight, in a revealing documentary, Ford charts the past 6 months in the lives of the couple at the centre of the internet adoption scandal and asks if they deserve the backlash. Meet the Killshaws next.
Still going to the funeral, then?
I meant what I said. Katie needs me. I'm not going to turn my back on her now.
And I'm not having Rachel go on her own. And if your precious father doesn't like it, he can damn well lump it.
Oh, well, that's a nice thing to say about your husband.
What goes on between me and your dad is our business.
My dad's facing years in prison, and yous are taking their side.
I'm not siding with anyone.
Rach, please, can you give it a miss?
Don't rage me. I'm going, and there's nothing you can say to stop me.
I don't believe you sometimes.
Rachel's made up her mind, and so have I.
Look, I know you both want to be there for Katie, but going to the lad's funeral, it's like you're siding with them.
A young man's died, and people are going to go there today to remember him. That's all. It's not about sides, who's right and who's wrong. We're just going to pay our respects.
OK, you're doing a decent thing. But who's to say they're going to see it like that? And Nobby's going to be there. He's already decided to kill you once.
Don't be soft. He's not likely to do anything at his own brother's funeral, is he?
He's capable of anything, that one.
In front of dozens of witnesses and his own mother? I don't think so.
Morning. It's quiet in here this morning.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, I was just saying.
Well, don't.
Well, you don't have to be Einstein to see we haven't got enough to have another go at the IVF.
We knew it was going to be tight having to find another grant to try again.
Yeah, but you always think there must be something you can save on, some room for manoeuvre.
And there's not.
Every single penny is accounted for. You know, sometimes I wish we'd stayed where we were.
You love our house, and we needed somewhere bigger.
Yeah, but we didn't have a mortgage the size of the third world debt in the old place. If we'd stayed put, we'd be laughing now.
And when we did manage to have a baby, we'd have needed somewhere bigger. We'd only been delaying the inevitable.
You're right. Oh, this is just doing me head in, that's all.
Do you want me to have a go?
It'll still add up the same.
Maybe I could find another job.
Oh, no. You've got to be in peak condition.
You make me sound like a racehorse.
No second jobs for you. Anyway, it's a lump sum that we need.
£1,000. Doesn't sound like a lot, does it?
Might as well be $1 million.
Oh, we're going to have to find it from somewhere.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I didn't mean to sound like I was giving up. We'll find it. Promise you. Even if I have to take on 3 extra jobs.
Robbie's there and he kicks off. Don't say he didn't warn you.
What is it with men? All they can think about is aggression.
The only person I'm worried about at the moment is Ron. If he comes back before we get to this thing, he's going to have a fit.
We better get a move on. St. Peter's Church, please.
What are you going to say to your dad when he asks where we are?
I'm going to tell him you've gone into town. Nothing I can do to change your mind over this, is there? There's no point getting him wound up.
That's the first sensible thing you've said all day.
Why do you reckon I've gone got off?
I've got an idea. Why don't you go and ask him? Sure, he'll fill you in on all the details.
All right, there's no need to be so sarky.
Yeah, well, let's just give him a wide berth, eh?
I'm not surprised I won't give him the elbow. She didn't seem too keen on him last time we spoke.
No, he hasn't had much luck with the ladies lately, has he?
So what do you reckon's happened?
Maybe a row or something.
He's got a bit of a temper on him, like, hasn't he?
Yeah, which is why we need to keep our heads down. Last thing we need is him chucking us out and all, isn't it?
Don't worry. I know it's why I'm gonna like Smith Johnson.
Hope not to out rooted that sofa for the rest of the day.
No, I'm going out in a minute.
Yeah, Tim's gonna go shopping, so if there's anything you need picking up, he'll pick it up for you, won't you, Tim?
Yeah.
Oh, no, thanks. I'll be all right. I might pop out myself later.
I was gonna tidy up the place, get the vacuum cleaner on and that. We're happy to do our share.
Yeah, I suppose I could do with a bit of a tidy. Wiggle your hand if you like.
No, you take it easy. After all, you're the one who's doing us the favour, not the other way around. Right, so where are your cleaning materials?
How long have you lived there?
I'm with myself.
Tell you what, you want to keep that one on a tight lead.
Why do you say that?
Because with women, you never know what they're really thinking. One minute they're all sweetness and light. The next they're taking you for a mug.
All right, Pops.
All right, son.
What's that?
Alarm systems.
Well, we've got one.
Needs changing, doesn't it?
That's brand new, that.
And who fitted it? Robbie Moffat. Exactly. Only occurred to me this morning. Talk about not being able to see what's under your nose, eh?
Well, can't you change the code?
Won't stop him knowing how to disable it.
I suppose not.
No suppose about it. Anyway, where's Anthea? I could do with a cuppa.
She's gone into town with Rachel.
And left little Beth?
No, she's with Jessie.
Told you.
It's worth double checking, though.
Doesn't matter how many times we add it up. We're skint. It's going to take a lottery win. And that never happens when you need it.
That's a thought. Lottery tickets.
Stopped buying them 6 months ago. We may be desperate, but we're not daft.
No point throwing good money after bad.
Exactly.
And it's not like we can ask our Steve for any more rent money, is it?
At least he's talking to us now.
Still feel rotten about what happened between him and Katrina.
It was only a matter of time before he realised what a daddy's girl she really was. He would have been living someone else's life. Posh flat, the docks, dodgy haircut. Never was our Steve.
So no more money from Steve, then? Which means that every month we're spending 50 quid more than we've got coming in.
But he should be able to get something soon, and then he can start making a contribution again.
Yeah, but it won't be like what Jeff was paying him. And he'll want his own place sooner or later.
That's not going to be easy on the dole. Either way, it doesn't help us. So, I suppose there's only one thing left then.
What?
I'll have to sell me body.
Yeah, and where are we going to get the other 999 quid from?
Cheeky mare. There are women who pay a fortune to spend a night with me.
Better get yourself down the bingo hall then, hadn't you?
All right, Mike, I'll get it.
Michael!
That's your idea of helping me out? Stealing food from your fridge?
I didn't know you there.
Oh, that's obvious.
I was seeing if it needed cleaning.
You must think I floated up the Mersey in a bubble.
I was honest.
What's this lot doing out?
I was seeing if it's past its sell-by date.
You know what I hate more than a thief? A liar.
I was hungry, Mick. Me and Tim have had no money, we're paying you the rent.
And that's my fault, is it?
No, but I was starving.
So you thought you'd rub off me?
Look, I was going to pay you back.
With what? You just said you were skint. The deal was room, not room and board. And I'm not sure I want to share my house with a pair of little scallies who poke their nose in where it doesn't belong and who wouldn't know the truth if it jumped up and bit them on the backside.
I'm really sorry, Mick. I know you've been really good to us.
Yeah, that's right, I have. And you've taken me for a mug. That makes you no different from everyone else round here.
We'll pay you back, I promise.
Save it. I'm sick of people making promises they never intend keeping in the first place.
And you didn't see anyone?
I didn't need to. I know who's behind this.
Look, we don't know it was Robbie for definite.
Who else is going to send me a funeral wreath?
Look, maybe there's been a mix-up.
No, son. This is a warning. Only glad that Anthea wasn't here when it arrived. She's been through enough grief over this already.
Dad, there's something you should know.
Don't tell me. This isn't the first of these?
No, it's not that.
Well, go on then. What is it?
You know I said Auntie and Rachel went into town. I promised them I wouldn't say anything.
You're beginning to worry me, Michael.
They've gone to Clint's funeral.
They've what?
Well, I tried to stop them, but Rachel insisted.
Well, I'll have to get after them. When did he go?
About an hour ago, but look, Dad, it's okay. Rachel's got a mobile, so we can call and make sure they're okay.
Yeah, we could have. If she'd have taken it with her.
Oh, I told her to take it. I reminded her.
Why didn't you tell me about this before?
I didn't want to worry you.
Oh, you didn't want to worry me? That's priceless, that. They're walking in the lion's den, and you didn't want to worry
I'm
me?
coming with you.
Yeah, but you better hope we're on time, because he's capable of anything, that psycho Robbie.
Sure you want to do this?
Positive. And anyway, we're here now. After all the fuss that's been made, we might as well stay.
Now I know how much courage it must have taken Mrs. Moffat coming round to ours the other day.
And then Mike kicking off at her like that.
It's only 'cause he's worried about his dad.
She must think the Dixons are right, shower.
That's why we're here, to show her that we're not all blaming her family for what happened.
And for Katie.
I only wish Ron could see it like that.
And Mike.
It takes the women to sort these things out, I reckon. Thanks. Any sign of Katie?
No. Still a bit early, though. What should we do?
Wait for her. Let's keep our distance for now, though, eh? Give Clint's family a bit of space.
At least there's no sign of Robbie.
Not likely to miss his brother's own funeral, though, is he?
So if we can't save any more money, what about taking out another loan?
Well, I can't see anybody lending us anymore. And even if they did, we'd just be digging ourselves into a bigger hole, and then when the baby arrives, it'll be even more expense.
The baby's not going to arrive without some help, and that costs money.
Oh, we're just going round in circles here.
I wonder if my mother is...
Can I remind you of one tiny detail? I'm not even speaking to it at the minute.
Yeah, and that one's sorting and all. Adele's back from holiday next week. I don't want her feeling responsible for all this upset.
Start, you flaming heap of rubbish!
I've been telling you for a while it's been due a service.
We'll be due for the scrapyard if it doesn't start soon.
Will you take it easy? You're going to fill up the engine.
Don't go telling me to take it easy, Michael. You should have stopped them going there in the first place.
I tried to.
God knows what that Robbie one will do to them.
Look, he's not going to do nothing. There's loads of people there. He's a coward.
We just better pray that he doesn't.
Don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you.
What's going on?
And you could drop the innocent act and all.
I borrowed a few bits and pieces from his fridge and he's got a big cob on him for it.
You borrowed without asking. It's called thieving.
Oh, do you know what it's like living with some messy students in there? You think I dropped the crown jewels the way you're going on?
Hey, don't slag me off, you little thief.
Hey, get your hands off her.
What are you going to do? Batter me?
What do you think you're playing at, eh?
Look, I took you two in when no one round here had have you. And all I've had since is loads of grief. Now, you replaced the food you took, and you still owe me the balance for the rent.
So that gives you the excuse to push Emily around, does it?
I hardly touched her. Anyway, who does she think she is, giving me loads of lip?
She's my wife, and if you do it again, I'll fill you in.
Some catching right there, eh?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you had a good look at your so-called wife. Well, open your eyes, lad. She's nothing but a tart. And a light-fingered, scheming little tart at that.
All right, take it easy. Come on, Mick, no need for that. Just a couple of kids.
You're well out of order.
And you've got more front than Blackpool making out that I'm the one being unreasonable here.
Don't worry. You'll get your money. Anything to stop you going on. Won't he, Em?
Yeah.
Well, I better had. Because one more slip up from either of you and you're out the door. My days of being taken for a mug are well and truly over.
You two okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Fine, Jimmy. I told you he'd notice if he took stuff from the fridge.
Tim, I was hungry.
I know things are bad at the moment, but they'll get better.
Al, we're stuck living in some house where we're not even wanted, and even that might not last. You heard what he said. We're going to end up on the streets. He wants the rent, Tim.
Don't be going on at me. I just stuck up for you there.
I know, I'm sorry.
Why don't you go over and ask Tim? He's an expert on getting cars started.
Yeah, usually other people's. Come on, come on. Yes! Yes!
There's nothing else for it. The car's gonna have to go.
What, Sally? It's a bit drastic, isn't it?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Well, I know, but...
Look, we've tried every option, haven't we?
Yeah.
And so far, we've drawn a blank on everything.
Are we going to manage without it?
Same way millions of people do. We'll either walk or get the bus.
How much do you think we'll get for it?
500 if we're lucky.
Is that all?
That's 10 years old.
That's only half the money we need.
Yeah, but it's a start. And we'll save money on tax, insurance, and forgetting petrol. When it costs an arm, and I like to fill that thing up now.
I suppose you're right.
I've come to apologise. You had every right to have a cob on with me before.
Look, do me a favour, will you?
Of course.
Leave me alone. I don't want to hear your excuses.
Now listen. If you need to talk, I'm a good listener.
And what would I want to talk to you about?
Well, about you and Yvonne.
Well, not that it's any of your business, but you might still be here if it wasn't for you poking your nose in.
Me?
Yeah, you.
How did you work that one out?
You interfering in our relationship.
I was trying to get you together.
Oh, yeah? And what did you say to her exactly?
Well, I just told her that she didn't want to be hanging about.
Oh, great. No wonder she felt under pressure. She must have thought I put you up to it.
Hey, don't be blaming me.
You really are a poisonous little so-and-so, aren't you? You sit there like butter wouldn't melt and tell me how sorry you are.
I am sorry.
You know, pull the other one. You couldn't give a toss about anyone but yourself.
That's not true.
You know, you steal, you lie, you cheat. And then when you get caught, you flutter your eyelashes and think everyone will forgive you because you say sorry. Well, you might have taken some of the mugs round here, but not me.
I don't.
If you know what's best for you, you'll stay out of my face.
What are you doing here?
I wouldn't have been able to live with myself knowing you had to come here on your own.
But what about Mike? I thought she was starting to throw you out if you came today.
He did, and I put him straight. There's no way I'm having him lay down the law to me and play the obedient little wife. You're too important to me.
I'm really glad you came.
And that's what friends are for. Just remember, you're not on your own.
Thanks, Rach. It really does mean a lot. But I don't want you around with Mike over me.
Rowing seems to be what we do best these days. If it hadn't been about this, I'm sure we'd have found something else to argue about.
I wasn't sure I was going to get through today on my own.
And now you won't have to.
Thanks. I thought there might have been more people here.
Maybe they just wanted family and close friends.
Hello.
Didn't expect to see you here after the other day.
Look, I'm really sorry about Mike. He was completely out of order. He's very upset about the trial and everything.
Came to apologise.
He's given me the opportunity to do so, but no, that's not the reason.
So what is?
Rachel wanted to be here to support Katie, and I'm here to support Rachel. And there's also the fact that a young man's died. And I want you to know that I haven't lost sight of that fact, even if some of my family have.
In that case, you're very welcome.
Thank you. How are you, love?
Better now that you and Rachel are here.
You'll get through it. I remember what it was like at Beth's funeral. It's difficult, but it helps later.
Rachel's right. There's a reason for funerals. They help people come to terms as well as remember the person. And I think we all need to come to terms with what's happened. Perhaps this will be the start.
What the bloody hell does he think he's doing?
Yeah, mate, can you get a move on? We're in a hurry.
Why is he parked like that?
Hey, are you deaf or something? Come on, we want to get past.
It shouldn't be a minute.
Sorry I'm a bit late, Mum. Just stop off on the way.
Oh, you're here now. That's what's important.
What are they doing here?
Leave it. Robbie!
You've got some cheek showing your face here, haven't you?
We just came to pay our respects.
Is that meant to be some sort of sick joke? None of us would be here if it wasn't for your old fella.
We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, well, it's a bit late for that, isn't it?
It's a stupid way of parking. You're blocking up the whole road.
Only 5 minutes.
Listen, pal, I haven't got 5 minutes, all right? Never mind your 5 minutes. Now get it shifted. Get it shifted.
Alex.
I told you to leave him alone.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Come here. What did he say?
Call me all sorts. A liar, a cheat. You name it, he called me.
Well, that's it. I'm gonna have a word. I'm not having anyone calling my wife names.
If you say anything to him, he'll only ends up kicking us out on the streets.
Well, what made him lay into you in the first place? He still hasn't got a cobbing about his rotten food, has he?
I only asked him if he wants to talk about Yvonne. I mean, I thought it might help him having someone to talk to.
I'm sick of this.
So what?
Sick of being skint all the time and having a maniac for a landlord. Getting married. It was supposed to be the best thing for us.
I know.
I wish we could get out of here. Find somewhere to stay on our own without getting aggro for everything.
I know, but if we get our own place, it's going to cost money. There's no chance that we can't even afford the rent here.
We will. Don't worry. I'll get it sorted. Even if it means me going back to Robin.
We'd be quicker walking at this rate.
Well, maybe you would.
Leave her alone!
Country gloat I have yet to rub our noses in it.
I came because I thought it would help everyone to get past all this hate. And to show that I care that Clint lost his life.
Yeah, well, you made one hell of a mistake then.
Look, this isn't helping anyone.
You must have a death wish turning up at my brother's funeral.
That's enough, Robbie. Anthea's done nothing against this family.
Oh, Anthea now, is it? I'm burying my brother today, 23 years old, and you're asking me to turn you the cheek.
You should listen to your mother.
Clint wouldn't have wanted all this argued out.
Yeah, well, Clint was too soft. That's why he ended up with the bullets in him.
People are here to mourn him, not to fight.
Look, another word from you, then we need another coffin round here.
You can stop all this nonsense now.
Stop, I haven't even started yet.
Robbie!
Keep out of this. This is between me and here. Someone's going to pay for what your family did to my brother.
You killed my son.
Look, love.
Hello, Doctor.
Hi, I'm Neil Kelly. Sorry, lunch.
Get back!
Can you stop all this violence, please?
Anthea, get over there now.
Jib Mick's place and stay here if you want.
Honest? What, me and him?
But you're man and wife. Can't be apart.
I'll kill you! You didn't give a chance!
All that in next week's Brookside. Tomorrow night on Fort Friday comedy with the all-new Will and Grace that everyone's talking about. You'll find them at 8 and 10 o'clock. Next up, celebs do the strangest things. Gail Porter and co simulate blindness in Celebrity Blindman's Buff.